had a problem there. I tried to go live a few minutes ago. Something happened. So trying again. Hopefully they send out the damn notifications. Got me some iced coffee today. Caramel macchiato. I guess she's pretty good. Somebody threw me a thumbs up. Thank you. What that is. Hey, Tammy. Man, I had it all set up and something happened. I had to go and reset it up. Evidently, did you get a notification at all, Tammy? I was trying to have like a premiere. There's some way you can do a premiere. I did one yesterday for a regular video. I couldn't figure out how to get the live stream to have a countdown. I don't know. I don't know if I told you this. It's coming back from Pennsylvania area, right at the edge of the state line, and there was like a shit ton of military trucks going up the road towards Pennsylvania from Delaware. I think it was Delaware National Guard. I actually put them in the video. They were coming up through Pike Creek area and heading up to into I guess it would be like Kennett Square area, somewhere up in that general direction. And they had 911 was out the other day. The system was down up in Pennsylvania. They probably know something's about to happen up in there, and probably surrounding states, National Guards are probably on high alert. I mean, they could have been on maneuvers or whatever, that military drills or whatever, but something just gave me a weird feeling something's about to go down. And I've heard other people starting to talk about it too. Hey, what's up, Mixed Media? How you been? Good seeing you. What's new with you? I was just talking to Tammy here on the way home. I was up near the state line by Pennsylvania, Delaware, driving down the road, and there's a whole shitload of like Humvees and basically National Guard equipment going up the street towards Pennsylvania. Like I said, I literally heard the other day 911 was out up there. The system was down. They might be getting ready to do something, some kind of attack, and I think it's all distraction. It seems like they're trying to get everybody, they want you to forget about the Epstein files and all this other shit, which I started to think the Epstein files was the distraction. But I guess too many people are wrapped up in this shit, too many important people, and they're protecting them. These people need to go to jail for the shit they've done. So at least the heat broke. It's not as hot down here right now. It's still a little bit muggy, but it's probably about maybe 75 degrees, 77, somewhere around there. It's bearable. I'll tell you, all week long, I could barely do shit. It felt all drained and everything. Building a customized mini pottery wheel over here. That's cool. What's that? The No Kings protest in Denver. What's that? FYI. Wasn't even visible from what I drove through Monday. They're protesting. I don't know. So I've heard people say it was jack shit nothing, and other people saying that there's places where it's getting out of hand. It's just a lot of, and you know what? I'm looking around at the average American, and I hate to say it, but nobody really wants to get out of their comfort zone and do anything anyway. I mean, really, they're all, got all these electronic gadgets and, whatever, and they're just living their life. They ain't going to want to fucking give all that up and go out and start a civil war. Maybe a couple radical crazies might, but most people are just happy with just chilling out and ignoring everything. And that's the sad part, is that if you keep ignoring everything, these assholes are going to get their way. You know, that's how Biden got in the first place back in the day. And you know what? Now I look at it, I don't think I ain't gonna say it. I ain't real happy with any of them. Put it that way. Yeah. Now I heard out in California. Oh, as a matter of fact, Tammy told me something. She saw it on what the hell was it? I just drew a blank. Oh man, what's it? Salty Cracker channel. And I repeated it. What's this say? Yeah, Salty, right? About people getting arrested for lighting off fireworks in in their area. They sent out drones and shit. The cops did to spy on these people. Evidently, it's illegal. Well, why in the fuck? What? Yeah, you know what I said in my video? Said, okay, so when I was celebrating our independence, are they gonna stop Cinco de Mayo celebrations too? See what I'm saying? It's bullshit. Anything to just screw with American citizens. Yep. Yeah, you know how often that happens to me with channels, mixed media. It's crazy because you got a lot of channels, right? You know, rolling through, scrolling through your feed to find out what to watch and shit. And every now and then I'm realizing, wait a minute, where'd this channel go? Where'd that? And you got to hunt them down. They just quietly unsubscribe them. You know, it's it's kind of bullshit. Happens a lot. I've lost a lot of good channels, and then I happen to come across them again. I'm like, damn, I would have never unsubbed. It's crazy. I noticed at least the video quality on this is better. Last week it looked like it was hot box, like it was like it was in a sauna or something. Speaking of which, I hope the damn heat wave's coming to an end for a little bit. This shit's unreal. So what you're working on a pottery wheel or something that we said? Yeah, yep. Man, you know what? You are one busy one busy person. I wish I had that kind of drive. You must be very inventive, mixed media. Some of the ideas, yeah. But by the way, I don't know if you guys noticed. The other day I did a live stream. Robert was finally able to get on the live stream. I don't know how and what I did different. And then we had Amir come on, and then Amir's clone, another Amir that was a bot. So, yeah, she is. She's pretty creepy. What the hell was I gonna say? Yeah. Oh, by the way, some good news happened today. YouTube finally stopped scrolling with me for a couple minutes. They actually let me have some subs. I had like 6 or 7 subs all of a sudden. Actually, I think it's up to 8 on one video. Man, I used to get that a few months ago. I was getting a lot of subs. Then all of a sudden, I'm stuck at 50, between 52 and 54, back and forth. Just gained one, lose one, gain. And today I got like 9 subs out of the. Because I mean, how long are you gonna keep me hovering in there, rolling along, and then all of a sudden I hit a wall? I see them doing it to other channels too. It's sad. They're killing their platform. This is my third what? I heard somebody say something. There you go. Yeah, this is the third mini wheel. What's it? Messing with hate and company. Love the concept and design. So I'm rolling with it in such a cheap price point. I will do a video after I get done. That's cool. Yeah, at least the video quality's gotten a little bit better. Like I said, last week I couldn't even. It looked like I was in a forest fire in my car. Something smoked out. Oh yeah. So anyway, I was on here and what's his name came on, Amir. That's the first time Amir actually saw a bot named Amir came home on the same, looked like the same, same color icon on there. It was purple and had an A, and like, what the hell? I thought it was the real dude for a second. What's this? I did that out of sheer curiosity. My suspicions were confirmed. Yeah. Brownies just came out of the oven. Are they magical brownies? Are they what's it? Exactly. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. No, the girls made them. Oh, well, you should have made your own batch, yeah. Just a smaller, yeah, smaller version. What is that what you're dealing with right now? You said that before. It's laying off the carbohydrates and stuff. It's driving you up a wall. Mixed media, is it? There's two or three different. There's at least two kinds of diabetes that I've heard of. One isn't. It can go away. Is that correct? Is it type 2 diabetes? Do you have? I mean, if you follow a strict, what do you call it, regimen, and watch what you eat, can it be cured or go away or remission? Oh wow! What, are you having a lot of bad nightmares recently? Wow. I tell you what, mixed media. I've been having really weird feelings. Like I walked the other day. I was delivering food. I'm walking back to my car, and I couldn't walk a straight line. Like, oh, it was weird as shit. My balance went all fucked up on me. Could have been from the heat. It was really weird. Hey, what's up, Red Dawn? How you been? Good seeing you. Yeah, maybe. Oh, by the way, I just got a new job. I got there's another country club up in near Chad's Ford. Just got hired. Starting, I think, the end of this week. Friday coming, the next Friday. It's almost a day late and a dollar short that way. My life's circling the bowl there financially. I dreamed of, what's it say? Worked in a restaurant. It was warming food in plastic bags in the dirty, dirty ass chemical laser. What's it? Grungy mop water. Oh man. Yeah, has traffic been real bad? Oh, you know what sucks? If you get high, you're probably wanting munchies and shit. Do you eat a lot of candy when you get high, or do you get high still? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that must be really a bitch. I remember a couple years. What's that? Yeah, yeah, but they want you to carry full coverage and shit, and they're riding around smashing into people with no coverage. You know? Yeah. You know what? Mixed media, I feel the same damn way. I won't. I don't even ever want to go to another doctor. You know, it sounds crazy, but all that shit with the COVID, I, I don't even go to a barber. I go either. I've been cutting it myself. That's why it looks like shit. But, no, I don't. I don't. It gave me a bad feeling that when it first started back was 2019, 2020, and you had to wear a mask while you're cutting your hair. Like, ah, fuck this. I ain't playing that. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. Yeah, yeah. I want nothing to do with that. This way, they take an oath to take care of people, the whole 9 yards, right? But then, but then they went and sold everybody out and listened to the government. They got to go do this because they might lose their license. Well, what? First off, I'm getting tired of hearing about license all the time. Okay, why do you need a fucking license for a gun? You already got one. It's called the Second Amendment. And you keep saying, you got to like, no, you don't. You got one. It's called the Second Amendment, right to bear arms. Every American is allowed, in my opinion. Hey, what's up? That's the Middle East. We don't talk about that here, Marcus. Did you vote for Donald Trump? I'll make an exception. We're going to ask you, did you vote for Donald Trump? Let's hear an answer. Can you make me a mod? No, I don't think so, no. Try again next week. Exactly. What list? They put that list in the shredder, man. That's gone. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you got to pay insurance, and then you got to pay this and that, and now you have to pay for a license. Actually, you know what? Driver's license. Back in the day, when driving first started, the only one that needed license was anybody that was transporting goods or something, like truck drivers and shit. I mean, technically, our channel, it's about how many bots we can kick off there. We're having a contest. You're next. What's this? Another I told you so. Exactly. Yeah, you know what? It's like still nobody's going to jail. I just heard that you guys know Vlad. He's what the hell's the name of that channel? He has a pretty good channel. I can't think of the name of it. In God We Trust, and he has another one. But the deal is, he's still buying into the not the cute phenomenon, just like he's thinking that something's going to get done about all this bullshit. I don't think so anymore. Show me somebody that's really went to jail. That's one of these high caliber people. Hillary Clinton's still free. All these other assholes that have done shit, they're not even slightly in trouble. Exactly, Marcus. Racism isn't allowed on this channel. Thank you for saying that. What's that? Another leave it. Yeah, Geico screwed me on paying me from a parked car that was total. Took them 6 months to pay. Yeah, exactly. Too big. People can't just individually back out of a huge crime ring willy nilly. Yep. And even like Bongino and Cash Patel and Pam Bondi, it's like we're watching some kind of three-ring circus. Is I don't even trust any of these people anymore. Sorry to say. Yep. You're absolutely right there, mixed media. I said that the other day. These super elites, the ones that are way out of our sight, the top dogs, they're the ones pulling the strings. You get rid of them, you have a chance to straighten out some of the corruption, but you can't. They're too protected and too high up on the thing. Yep, third world fatigue. That's the truth. Yep. Let's see if I can get some air conditioner. Don't work, but every now and then I can get the fan to work a little bit. There we go. Yep. Yeah. By the way, did you guys see the farm that got raided by ICE out there? Was I think somehow Newsom had some connection to that farm, and the media out there was just saying it was like a farm got raided, and the people got arrested that were alien. They didn't say illegal aliens. They didn't say that they came into the country illegal, and they also didn't say what that farm was. It was a marijuana farm. I assume that's illegal still to grow it out there without, maybe if you're working for the government weed or something for medical use, but I don't think so. Man, this thing's. Oh, there you go. I got a little bit of fan going here. Started to get a little humid. Oh yeah. I heard that. You know what? They're starting to get a little brazen. Somebody's gonna, start the shot take the shot that's gonna start, Civil War #2. It's how more or less when they attacked Fort Sumter in the first one, a bunch of group of rebels or people that didn't like what was going on attacked the fort. It's going to happen again. You watch. You're going to have a bunch of assholes doing the same thing. And the funny thing is, they did kill Lincoln. They tried to kill a couple other in his cabinet. They're going after Trump too. And we're coming right back to a full year since when that Butler thing happened. And people are saying, watch out, because they didn't get him the first time. They're coming again. Yep. Yeah, he said that, Tammy. Yep. You know what? They ought to just let these ICE agents defend themselves. And I mean, just do what you got to do. If they're, you know, if they're coming in and harassing them, these ICE agents are American citizens. They deserve to be protected. They're following the law. They're doing what they're told by their superiors. All right, you might not like it, but that's the way it is. Yeah, it's starting to get humid in here now. Yep, yep. What's the neighborhood that you live in, Red Dawn? Is it pretty bad right now? Shit going on right in your neighborhood? I'm going to be moving in a month or so. I have one chance to possibly move into a place in town. It's kind of weirding me out because I'll be dead center right in the city of Wilmington. That shit's about to hit the fan. I'm going in to go chill out in the fucking middle of it. 50 miles from Modesto, California, which is a little Mexico. Yeah. Finally, YouTube stopped screwing me for a little while. They were screwing the hell out of my channel. Yeah. I shouldn't even say anything because if I do, they'll probably start it up again. Yeah, but yep. Well, you know that Philadelphia right now is a pigsty. There's some kind of garbage man strike going on, and literally you can't hardly walk down the streets out here. So basically, they're telling you got to wear a mask when COVID was here, and you got to do this, and you got to stay 6 feet apart. Now they're letting garbage build up on the fucking streets, right? Where you can get typhus and every other fucking kind of illness from it. Nobody's doing shit. Yeah, they ought to send somebody in. Fuck that. If you're leaving garbage piling up, that's not a strike. That's an assault on the people that live there. You know, in my opinion, fuck that. You know, find another way to get your point across. There's already garbage on the streets down there. It's called Kensington. People fucking dying with darts in their arms. Yeah, exactly. It's because Ohio's too fucked up. They don't, every, every time I think about Ohio, I think, man, this place is so messed up. Look what happened up there, and they still ain't probably fixed it. That chemical spill, it's fucked up. It's a shame. It's the same thing. I think West Virginia's kind of bad in a lot of ways. So it's like actually West Virginia is probably better than Ohio though. I haven't heard about any major chemical spills in there recently. Maybe there is. That's what they tell us though. You know, where did you get that fact? It probably is. You're probably right. I've heard that before. But anymore, I question everything. Maybe there is some way to clean it up. Maybe they just don't want to spend the money, and they're only dumping it in neighborhoods that they want people to die the fuck off in. You know, I don't believe much of anything anymore. It's really hard to have any faith in your government, but maybe that was the plan in the first place. Break everything down so we just give up on it and walk away from the government we got, and then they roll in with a whole new government, beast system, and say, hey, we got something better, roll it in, and we won't be able to go back to our constitution because it'll just be null and void. It's the whole thing with what's this welfare reform coming. So lazy, we'll have to take jobs of migrants took. Yeah, well, you know what? Eventually, a lot of these jobs are going to be done through robots or whatever, and they're going to put us on universal basic income, which I hear people, oh, that's great. I don't want to work. Yeah, okay. You know what? Here's the deal. All of a sudden, you become a useless feeder. You don't produce anything in society. You do nothing. So they get that much closer to convincing people that certain groups of people shouldn't even be allowed to live, or at least not live here. Boot them out of the country because they're basically just a useless eater. That's almost what it seems to me like. That's what we're heading for. What, the Jetsons robots not good enough? Rosie, Yo, what's up? Where you been hiding? I remember you. How you been? That's cool. Just out of curiosity, did you by chance see a notification? I don't know if the notification... Did any of you guys get notifications? Okay. No, I'm just trying to find out whether my notification's going out. You did? All right. I trying to put them out there, and nobody's getting them half the time. The only reason mixed media and Tammy might have got one, and maybe Robert, he's not on here, is they're the only number. I sent a text out to those guys because I couldn't get any way. They've been killing my live streams for the last couple of months. Like I'm saying, I didn't even see him on there. Or who's that? Gentleman VR. I've seen you on here for a while, and there's other people disappeared. Probably they're not getting any damn notifications. Man, I'll tell you what. Still fucking humid in here. So how you been, gentlemen, VR? Put this one on this side. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying, Red Dawn? It's crazy. I was saying this earlier. I was rolling along, moving along, building my channel, and then all of a sudden hit a wall and nothing for like 2 months straight. No matter what I did, very little, yeah. And it's not just that, just other things that I've noticed make no sense at all. Yeah, there's videos I think, oh, this one sucks. It shouldn't even get any views, and that one gets views, and then one I worked on, nothing. Yeah, now that could be opinion, or if somebody just doesn't like it. Okay, I get that, but there's just no pattern. Another thing was the other day, I was talking to somebody about a video I put out, and you know how in the studio app for the YouTube, I was looking in there and it shows like bar graphs of different things about the video. One of the things said that it was like 100% or 99 point something percent was male was watching this one video, right? And no woman, and yet 2 people I know were on it that were women that left a comment. So another time there was 1,000 views on a thing, and same kind of thing. It doesn't make any sense. The statistics don't look real to me. So I have people with 80,000. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's cool that you're getting that, but who knows? I'm always on here bitching about it anymore because basically it feels like a waste of effort sometimes. They took the rails away from my train on here. Yeah, it's just getting to the point where it's hard to even give a shit sometimes. I used to, be really up for a live stream. Now, I don't feel as enthusiastic a lot of times because it's just nothing, Like right now, if you look up top, I've been on here for half an hour. I used to get, by the end of the live stream, 100, 200, 300 sometimes. What do I got up there? 3 people? 4 thumbs up and 3 people. Every now and then I'll see a decent amount, but it's as if they're only letting so many through. But then later on they'll let them through after the live stream. They'll be able to watch the replay. I don't know why. White Rabbit is really popular on TikTok. Calling out the left and the rhinos. There you go. My allergies are starting to kick in, man. What's the weather out there like now, Red Dawn? Yeah, I don't know what it was I didn't care about. It was totally different. To tell you the truth, Red Dawn, I'm almost to the point where I just don't even want to do social media anymore. And it might actually be a good idea to maybe back the hell out because they are right now watching that, what everybody's saying. Not that they weren't before, but now they're getting ready to do something about things. They're creating all these different laws, just basically trying to turn it into a criminal act if you say anything against the government or anything else. We used to have freedom of speech. It's slowly disappearing. It's not what? It's hot as hell. Yeah. Yeah, same here. I think it's almost unnaturally hot sometimes. It feels like something's different, and it is because they're fucking around with the weather. Yeah. Hot over in Colorado. You're up in the mountains too, aren't you? A little bit. Shouldn't be that miserable hot, I would think, but yeah. Where did Gentleman VR go? I hope I didn't just lose another. I don't know. Person rolled off there. I asked if you had a notification. I hope he didn't take that thinking like I didn't send him one. He didn't. No, it's fucking YouTube ain't sending them out. TikTok is turning into an app called, what's that? M2. It's weird and it's scaring TikTokers that it might be three-letter. Exactly. It all is, man. Three-letter agencies. September 16th is when the change might happen. Yeah. Yeah, but the humidity's still kicking up over here now. Well, you know, like I was saying, all of a sudden they gave back all these old YouTubers their channel on YouTube. Yeah, Richie from Boston and all these other guys that were out there with their conspiracy theory crowd. I wonder if they gave them back because they want to make arrests down the road, giving them enough rope, and they're going to find a way that they're breaking the law on what they say. Because it's just like taking our rights to the Second Amendment. They're trying to take our, right to speak too. Yeah, that's crazy. Maybe Trump's worse than any of these other people in the long run. Maybe he's about to flip and crack down because him and Robert Kennedy were just talking about putting chips in our, wearable chips, and like they want to track us, and the whole Palantir thing. I don't know if you guys know about it. I know Tammy probably does. Monograph was talking about, and you probably do too. It's just crazy. They want to track us. You've heard of that, haven't you, Mixed Media and Red Dawn? Palantir, where they're going to literally have like everything about you all saved in one of these data centers with everybody else's information. Why in the fuck is that so important to them? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's crazy. Right, but you didn't hear about it. Now it's out in the open. It's coming forward fast. They're setting the groundwork up probably since 1999, but it's getting worse from what I hear. What's it say? Honestly, dude, but I have been telling people about the context for 2 decades or more. Yeah, but I'm telling you, you guys ain't seen shit yet. Watch what happens pretty soon. You're going to see something really fucked up happen over here, like it did over in England and elsewhere, where the cops were arresting people because they were standing near an abortion clinic praying silently, and they came up and asked him what he was doing. He says, I was praying for the unborn. And they hauled him off to jail. And there's several other incidences over there, stuff like that. I mean, that's in his mind. He was talking to God or whatever. What the hell is that? Thought police coming along? Yeah. Yeah. I'll be honest though, it's getting to me to the point where I almost don't give a shit. I don't trust any of them. I'm just waiting for Jesus to come back. That's about the size of it. He's the only one we can trust. Everything's so corrupt. It's out of control. $20,000. Yeah. It's because the government wants the race war. The government's trying to, that's part of their agenda, is to melt everything down. Divide and conquer. They want us fighting among ourselves and everything else. Trying to figure out why it started getting humid in here. I just pounded 2 cans of coffee here. It's probably the caffeine starting to make me sweat. I mean, it's hot, but all of a sudden I'm sweating. I don't think it's very long now we're going to see a civil war happen. Like, it's already bits and pieces happening here and there. I think something huge is about to kick off. Oh, yeah. I saw that. The Texas thing, yeah. That's unbelievable. All right, Mixed Media, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Good seeing you. I don't know how much longer I'm going to stay on here. Maybe another 10 minutes. Let's see what we got up there. Almost on here for an hour now. See, hardly, I don't get the crowd I got back in the day. What the hell's going on with that? I don't even make, 20? Yeah, I know what you're saying there. It's bullshit. And they allow that on, why are they allowing that on the platform? Raising money for hate speech and shit. And I just had a bot roll through here about 20 minutes ago saying racism's not allowed on the channel. No shit, dude. But you're allowing it on certain channels, going the other way. You know? As long as they don't care if they attack white people, but if you say anything about anybody, not even mentioning their race, they just happen to be black and like a crime got committed, and you happen to mention it, calling you a racist and everything. If it's a fact, if the guy did something, face the consequences, no matter what your skin color is, no matter how much melatonin or whatever you got in your, whatever it is, melanin. I think melatonin is the thing that puts you to sleep, which half the country is already asleep. It's time to wake the fuck up. I saw a racist ad running on YouTube saying black people are lied to by white people about diabetes. Yeah, I don't believe how much shit that YouTube's allowing to go through when it's one way, but when it's the other way, you can't say shit, People ought to make counter channels, literally going on there and bad mouthing her. Wonder how long they would last, pointing out what's going on. They'd probably be kicked off the platform. Exactly. They don't give a shit. Just keep the fucking light off. It's a little bit less hot. It's unbelievable. Yeah, I don't like Facebook at all either. I don't. I had a Facebook account years back for a short while. I got rid of it. Then a couple times I picked up the app and within a day got rid of it. I just don't like it. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That was ridiculous. Yeah, that was ridiculous. Is it still up there? Did they take it down, Tammy? Yo, what's up, Fred? How you doing? How you been, Fred? Yeah, good deal. Yeah, we're still getting through the tail end of that heat wave over here. I mean, it's far less. Uh, it's a lot better out here now, but still humid as hell. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you told me that actually. You know what? I'd almost challenge him. Say, you know what? That's like I can't think of the word. What the fuck do you call that? The trash in your reputation. Trying to say like you're a lot. You see what I'm saying? There's a word for that. You wonder if you can sue him. Oh, really? Rain. Hopefully it's lowering the temperature, or is it hot weather, or thunderstorms, or something? Still haven't seen Texas 3 come on here. I wonder what happened with him. Hope he's all right. Okay. What with the weather? Yeah. That's the damn weather machines they got. The fucking, you know, manipulated weather. Uh, what do you call it? Can't even think of the word. Yeah, that's all HARP and with NextRad and all these other fucking things that they're doing. Cloud seeding with, silver, is it silver nitrate or silver, whatever the hell it is, putting in clouds, make it rain. And then it's raining like more than it has ever, practically. They had like 24 foot of rain fell in like a few hours. Was it Texas? Was that how much it was? Some crazy amount of rain. 60 miles an hour. Shit, that'll spin out tornadoes pretty soon. Yep, exactly. Why don't you do the same back to her there, Red Dawn? It was only 40 in Ohio. 40-mile-an-hour winds. Yeah. Yeah. You have to wonder if that's all artificial weather, if they're more shit they're whipping up, trying to destroy everything. It's finally got a little bit of cool breeze coming through here. That's why I turned the damn light out too. Them little lights are actually kick off a little bit of heat too, which I think's weird because the other lights, like the halogen lamps up on the car lights, why did they ever move over to them? Because those things make it impossible to see. I don't think they get hot though, the way like some do. I can't. I have trouble driving at night because of the fucking glare from the headlights anymore. Any of you guys finding that to be a little bit difficult? I mean, I can still drive, but I gotta really squint my eyes. I'm like Clint Eastwood, with the eye squinting, coming down the highway. What's going on here? J.D. Vance said something about Epstein. There's that one channel just putting something out now. One Nation Under God. That's the dude I was telling you about earlier. Vlad. Yep. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Why did they ever change the headlights? What's the reason for it? Cause more accidents? It's probably cheaper. That's why. She was in Portland, Oregon. No. Huh. It's crazy. Can you? Did she come on your channel there, Red Dawn? Can you block her? Ah, yeah, that's sickening after a while. Victim mentality. You ever hear like what's his name? Morgan Freeman talking about that. He's like, there's a lot of people playing the race card that are just walking around with the victim mentality, and it's ridiculous. He's even saying that. He's black, and yeah, yeah. They're lefties. She's probably stone cold lefty. Red Dawn. She's probably rolling around with Antifa or something up there. Let's see what we got left on the battery here. 20%. Yep. No, but that's the way they act, like they're victims. Yep. Yeah, I think I'm gonna probably kill the live stream. I'm fucking roasted in here still. Still like humid as shit. And go in and turn on the air conditioner. Union Democrats published an article about her being a BLM. Yeah. Yeah, right. They're a bunch of scumbags. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the road. See you guys later. See you, Red Dawn. Have a good night. See you, Tammy, if you're still on there. Fred, whoever else is on there. You guys have a good night. Yeah, it's just too humid in this car, and I think I'm gonna go and crash pretty soon. Yeah, it's California syndrome. They're all idiots out there, other than you and a couple other people that I talked out there. A lot of all the libtards are they're the ones ruining everything for you guys out there. You guys have a great night. Thanks for stopping by. Hit me with a thumbs up. You already did, it looks like. And have a good night. See you guys.